G'day, mate. Welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So, today's episode, we're going to fix a couple of JD mistakes. At the same time, I want to get science moved up probably to right here. And start running the new science through the labs, which also means we've got to get space science from over here to wherever we're going to do the science labs. What else do I want to do? I want to throw speed module 6s at everything. Yes. Yes. Okay, so first thing I have to do is JD made a small mistake over here with red and green science. Yeah, that fixes that problem. And we're going to bring science up and put the labs over there. Labs are going to output priority off, because I don't need the output priority. We already know our lab combination is going to look something like this. We already know we're going to only run 3 labs. At the speed we run them equals a... I was going to say a belt of 75, but it's not a belt of 75. It's a belt of 75, each science using 1 lane of the 75, or something like that. Same time, we need to get something like this to actually decompress our science before we shove it into labs. Because turns out you can't put compressed science into labs. There. So, I need to compress these things down as much as possible. At the same time, I also need to allow to feed this into the next set of labs. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So the idea is purple. We're going to bring science in here and then underground it. I can copy that much at least. Into the next science up there, which means I have all of this amount of space to get everything worked out, which is going to be awkward. Nope. Up another tile. High rockets. And then the last one coming through is space science, which technically doesn't need to be it doesn't need 2 lanes worth. It's just a single lane for space science, which means hopefully if I feed it in up there, everything lines up. Okay. In theory, if I copy that, I should be able to paste it, line up labs there. You go from there to there, you go from there to there, and you go from there to there. It miraculously fits. And I haven't wasted too many tiles. Well, there you go. Okay, so that's our plan. We've just got to get all our sciences over here, which should be easy enough. First things first, turn off personal robots. Get rid of that crap. So we're going to have yellow science, purple science. They're going to come out. They're going to share a belt. We're going to rip that belt up. And then Control-Z it back down. We're going to rip that belt up. And Control-Z it back down. That way it's clear. Going to plug that in there. And then we're going to disconnect this from here. All of that science goes away. All of that science goes away. All the blue science goes away as well. Red and green science goes away. Blue science goes away. All that goes away. We're going to take the blue science out there. And we're going to run it straight. I do like some of the sounds. Run that up there. I have no idea what you were, but you're some type of science. You go away. That all goes away. That goes away. Military science. Military science is going to be a little bit special. That's not loud at all. So we want to make sure we're requesting military science in there, probably at a rate of about 2,000, and change that over because I'm about to do... Nope. About to do that and that. Because I need to empty this chest out. Also need to get rid of all of that. Good luck, bots. I want to put a stacker in here. I need to get rid of those two as well. And put a chest in there. Because I do want to have military science. I figure one box should be enough. Just in case we ever decide we want to go back and we want to do some sort of military science. I don't know what we'd want to do. But there's always a chance. There's always a chance. Bugger. Sorry, my throat suddenly decided I'm done with talking for right this minute. Look, it's easy to just do... Oh, good. I left a break in the belt. No! It wasn't all deconstructed. Okay. So, we're going to sideload military onto the same line as... blue science. That's yellow and purple. So that just leaves all of that to go away. All of that to go away. All of that to go away. You shall leave us. You shall leave us. All these things. Come on, JD. Walk through the pile. We should be done with. Maybe one substation needs to go back. Okay, so that leaves the problem with space science. Space science, I want to grab a compressor. Probably 2 of them. I'm going to feed that in there. I'm going to feed that in there. And I'm going to change you over to one of them. I'm going to output priority off. Except we're going to do left. Because I want to drain this box. Hopefully. Okay, after we've done that, we're going to want to merge that back together. And I do want to use belt immunity equipment, which I still don't get. Like, why is it that when I select it to craft it or it's in my inventory, it's 2 feet for belt immunity? But when I look at my armor, it's only 1 foot. Like, why do I suddenly lose 1 foot of my belt immunity when I put it into my inventory? Yeah. Okay, we're going to run this, because I just don't care, straight across like we did with the others. Sure. And then run it up beside the other ones. It should definitely be working. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so now I'm going to plug these in here. Yep, okay. Okay. So to make my belt weaving as easy as possible, let's put purple science, purple and yellow go there. Okay, we've now decided that you're going to run along side, and that's going to go away, and that's going to go away, and you're going to run alongside, and that's going to go away, and you're going to run alongside as well, And you're going to run in there. And you're going to run in there. Okay. So first things first, we're going to need a substation right about here. And I'll throw another one down about there so everything's powered. Okay, you're filtered for red and green, so you should just work. Awesome. We're going to filter for blue science. Oh, crap. Oh, damn. Much better. We're going to filter for yellow science, and I'm going to make sure this time I copy it up to there. Also need to copy this change to here. Cool. And if I plug that in, you should filter, you should sort, you should filter, you should sort. Okay. And then the last thing is this one, which technically I could just leave. But instead, we'll do the right thing. We'll trim all this back. We'll put a belt. No. A purple belt? Purple belt? Anybody? Oh. Actually, we've got yellow belt throughout this build. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I've got a way to fix this. Ooh. That would have been bad. Okay. That would have still been bad. Technically, that's okay, because it's still compressed at that stage. You have to go away. We're going to run you straight that way. Okay. Now we should add that in there and that in there. And lab should instantly start turning on. Beautiful. We're going to delete all that because I don't know why it's up there. And then in theory, if I copy that... Okay, let's try that again. If I copy that and I paste it there, that should immediately add more labs on the end. Okay, that substation probably shouldn't be there. It probably should be up here. Oh, you need that one, and that one. Boom, boom, boom. More labs turn on. Okay, so previously, if we go about an hour ago, we were doing consumption 1.8 when things were all over the place, which we dropped down to none of that makes sense. How can we? Oh, because we're compressing things. We were doing 2.1. There we go. All the way back there, we were doing 2.1. And then each one of these builds should do 1.2k each. I hope at least. At least that's the idea. Like, there's no way we can consume 5k space science and 2k of everything else. I think we're consuming 3.6k science. It's a little bit hard to tell because we're compressing packs and then uncompressing packs. And when they're compressed, they're consumed, and then when they're uncompressed, they're not always produced again. It's a weird thing. We can definitely see that this produces... No, try that again. This produces 3.5 compressed science per second, which should be 75-ish per second. You're not putting compressed green science back into the system. That's probably a flaw. You're not doing the same with red science. That's probably a flaw. Are we putting blue science back? Yes. Yep. Yes. Purple? Yeah. No. Yes, he's hidden over there. Yeah, okay. Yellow science. Yes, okay. Military's not, and space science is not. So let's go fix those real quick. Military compressed. I'll do it. That didn't do it. Cool. And space science in a compressed state, being that one. Cool. Now if I dump all that stuff, it'll go where it belongs. So, as far as I can ascertain, we should be doing... Well, the builds are starting to back up. So we should be doing more. I think that's the first thing we can logically come to. We should be doing more. Current shortage seems to be space science, which is probably okay, because I really want to burn through what we've got. You come down and you are burning a potentially... Hang on. Right. You're burning potentially a full purple belt plus another half a purple belt. And you're just compressing it, shoving it out and feeding it into this line. So in theory, we're doing 2.5 purple belts, and that's how it looks to me. Current limitation being space science. So that should be job number 1 done. That should be science taken care of. We've recycled everything except that one little belt there. So that's job number 1 taken care of. Job number 2, what's actually holding up our launches is if we have a look here, we're always short on fusion reactors. Now, fusion reactors have been, I thought fast and lights were expensive. Fusion reactors are probably just as bad. To make a fusion reactor, I need to make 100 portable fusion reactors. To make 100 portable fusion reactors, I need to shove blue circuits and low density structures into an assembler like this as fast as possible. The catch is, it's not fast enough. This was originally running on the excess from our blue circuits. Plus it had its own dedicated build. Oh, plus we've got another assembler all the way over here that's also here that's helping. Just chew up what is left, ever's left. And I just realized, hang on a sec, I just need to come over here and do a quick swipe on the solar panels. Cool. Where were we? So yeah, this one's running with whatever excess we have. Actually, there's also another one who's up here, running with any excess blue circuits we get. So if this chest happens to be full, then we've got extra blue circuits. We just shove them into this machine to basically burn them off so the blue circuit build doesn't back up, because we'd hate to waste resources like that. So that's burning up excess from the main bus. If the main bus didn't have any excess, it'd burn here instead. Let's remove this machine. Because literally you're just burning off any excess. And I could do with less excess. If there was no excess, you'd just be burned off differently. And that would be perfectly fine. Okay. So that puts back pressure on our blue circuits, which just means we're kicking out extra this way to run into this machine anyway. So our issue is blue circuits. So like I said, originally it was fed by these 6 going to the main bus plus this one, which was dedicated. Since then we've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more dedicated to run this as fast as possible. It's still not enough. So we need to find more blue circuits. The logical way to find more blue circuits is copy a blue circuit build, like so. And realize you build yellow science in the way and have to slide it over and dump it there instead. which of course is going to require ore in, which we'll just paste in like so. Run that belt back like that. Run that belt back like that. Run red circuits across purple underground. Can you make a leap right at... No, of course not. Through a build, because I'm not infamous for that at all. Red circuit in, splitter, splitter, feed in, oh, feed in, blue circuits out, which of course won't go across this build either, so we're going to have to go and make a pit stop in the middle of our build. Out the other, come on, the other side, and you can actually feed in there. If you feed in there, it'll just get dumped down this line, which feeds over to here anyway. Lastly, you need acid, which is going to require a pipe. So close, off by a tile. Copy those, paste those there. Do you have acid? Yes. Are you running? Oh, you don't have acid. Cool, you have acid, acid. Everybody's happy. Cool, we're making more blue circuits. Now, if we go to production stats, we type in fusion. Don't type JD, don't spell. We can see we're doing 80-ish. Like 780 per, well, 77 per hour. I need to get that up to 100. If I get up to 100 per hour, that means I'm making one portable, one of these fusion reactors per minute, which is really our goal. So I need to make 100 of those per minute, which is gonna be a little bit awkward. Short of pulling those across the map, which I could do. I could just take any compressed ones here, and rather than decompressing them, put them in a request chest and bring them down here. No, because there's no point. It's easy to put 100 or 250 into there, and then once they're in there, pop out a single item and transport that across, rather than putting 10, so 250 blue circuits would be 10 lots of compressed blue circuits, which they'd be bringing across. Yeah, no, it's easier. Oh, that's funny. I didn't realize, because I still had the Factorio extender stuff down here. I like this splitter. I'm used to this splitter. Don't know about that image at all. Alright. Yeah, we need more. 81. 98? 97? Okay, so we're almost at 1 per minute. We have an iron ore problem. Well, that's probably an easy fix. It is an easy fix. We take the substation, we shove it over there. We take 3 of these, we put them like that. We take that, we take that. And that'll fix that problem. There is no accidental dead mini-me's right here that have been sacrificed to the cause. It's perfectly fine. Just ignore anything that you might be seeing. I did offer in a previous episode that if anybody wanted to sponsor a safe crossing for them, that they possibly could via Patreon or YouTube membership. Nothing. So, we're just going to leave them as cost of doing business. This train has accidentally murdered 303 of them. And he's got another train using the same train track who has accidentally murdered only 163. So remember, if you're concerned about the mini-me's, 450 of them have Seen better days. It's entirely your fault for not sponsoring a safe crossing for them. That be backed up. Okay, let's try this again. 3.6. So each build does 1.2 each. And that's doing 3.6 total. And red science is backed up. Green science isn't. Purple's not. Yellow is. Blue is not. Okay. So I don't think I can run this any faster. I don't think, at least. Like, we're using 3.6 per minute. Actually, I have no idea how much space science we're making. Oh, that's right. Space science doesn't show up in my production. No. Just because of the way that that the SpaceX mod delivers it. Okay, I'm going to put one of those in there. At least then we can compress it, and then if it's compressed, hopefully I can get rid of all these buffer boxes. I'm assuming we're compressing it faster than we're getting it. It is an assumption. It is an assumption. Okay, so what else do I want to do this episode? I want more blue circuits, but we're going to leave that for a moment. Iron is definitely flowing better. You're backed up. 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 Okay, because I now have enough materials. Are you all running with speed module 6s? You are. Okay. So I can't get this to run any faster. This looks like a complete speed module 6 build. It is. So I can't do anything about our fast and light drives. I can't really do anything about... Well, I can. I can, but should I? Okay, I should. Alright, let's go with one of those. And, you know, if at first you don't succeed, throw resources at the problem. Sure. Copy that. Paste that in there. And in there. That would have been embarrassing. I need an underground. Okay, that belt feeds into there. That belt would feed into that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Alright, hang on. Copy the red circuits. Paste that there, there, and there. Run you all the way back. Just throw belts everywhere. Okay, run that back to there. Turn my excess back on. Piped acid. That's connected to that, which is connected to that, which is connected to that. So acid then becomes a matter of... That looks like a problem with acid. Okay. So before I add more stuff to the build, we might want to investigate our acid problem. Which could be a mix of not enough acid. It could also be... He says before he adds more to it. That acid's made here, and we're transporting it to here in pipes. Which is less than ideal. Okay. I'm going to hook that up, and you're already technically hooked up. Iron and copper's technically hooked up. Power there. You're definitely hooked up now. Iron looks to be struggling. It's probably one of those issues. Oh wow, there's no rubber coverage right here. There is now. And it also looks to be, hello rockets, a copper issue as well. Where the hell does this copper... Oh, it comes from this guy. Can I get more... Okay, you can definitely output to there. That belt. Can I make you shorter? That works. We're going that way with the copper. And just to confirm, we'll do that, that, that. Hi, rockets! Okay. Hopefully that's enough to keep up pressure. Okay, sulfur. Actually, no. Before I do that, let me through. I want to go with 9. Okay, so it's 9 tile gap, which means that's where the concrete goes. So we're going to concrete from here to here. Yes. It's important that you concrete as you go. Okay. And then we're going to concrete from there right the way across. I figured of that patch to start with. Cool. Good luck, bots. All right. We were going to go track down sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid... You need a bit more purple belt. At the other far side of the base. Which... Oh... Let me out. Which still features level 1 beacons, believe it or not. And level 3 modules. Well, that's a good start, number 1. You're making lots of acid, but you can't get in sulfur fast enough. Are you any faster? Let's put that back. Turns out my inventory is full of sulfur. No! I'd even hazard a guess that you were slower. Okay, there's a problem. We've got many problems. It's a very, very old build. Where is... That's what I want. Okay, you get iron fast enough, but you don't get sulfur fast enough. You get everything fast enough, just about. Okay, we're gonna go with throw bigger. It still falls short sometimes. Okay. We're going to go with logical answers with a bit of belt in the middle. I thought that suddenly solved that problem. Okay. So that's how we're going to solve our first problem. Yeah, I know. Shit won't fit my inventory. Okay, so now we're producing more acid out. Now, where does acid go? Acid goes down here to this... off to uranium. Okay, so that's probably an important spot to take acid to. What else can I get rid of? That's a start. You're sort of redundant. Okay, so I want to put a tank. I want to put a tank here with a pump there, with a better power pole there so that pump gets power. And then we're going to slide this up so the pumps line up again. And hook the coal line up because you're running on coal power. Let's have you run on nuclear power. This coal is probably going into my inventory. Oh, it's not. Cool. You don't have prop mods. Cool. Okay, so you're making acid. Acid's going down here to fill this tank. Great. After it goes down there to fill this tank, it comes across here and goes into this tank. I'd like a pump to go in there and to fill that tank. That tank also comes down to these guys, who, if we just throw an upgrade planner at them, and then it goes where? Oh, it goes to sulfuric, to acidy stuff for stuffity stuff. Alright, let's just upgrade all the pipes. Not that it really matters, but we'll do it anyway. And then unupgrade the inserters, because I don't think they'll ever upgrade. Okay. Then it goes up into a pump. From there, it comes across here, and then up and over and around oil. And then back down, and then all the way... Okay. Across, hang on, then it goes up again. Then it goes down. Okay, we want to try and straighten this out and also use Mark II pipes wherever possible. So we have less bits of pipe. Probably also need to apply a pump or 5. Alright, acid comes out here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into... a pipe, which we're going to run this. You know what? You can have a pump. If I can fit a pump, I'm going to put a pump. It stretches to here. Okay. You're going to go that way. And then you're going to go that way. You're going to have the shortest underground ever. With another pump. Oh boy. Do I need this pump jack? Do I really need that pump jack? a choice. Okay, hopefully the next one lines up perfectly with belt of coal. Of course it does. Belt of coal. You were always intended to be like 5 tiles higher. Don't ask me why you got accidentally put in the wrong spot. I blame the engineering department. Okay, I want a tank. And then we're going to pump into the tank and pump out of the tank. Can I copy one of those already? Thank you. Of course. Will you happen to stretch? Oh, you do stretch further. Cool. Alright, into there, into here. Ooh. Let's go to another tank. So this tank has 70 in it already. It's now flowing into here. Good. Pump. 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 Up. Tank. Okay. People want power. You guys are now powered, and you guys are now powered, and you shall be powered as well. We'll go back to our pump combo. There. Rockets. There. Tank combo. There. Sure, in the middle of the train tracks. Another one there. Okay, so first tank has nothing in it. That's pretty much the way it's designed to be. Next tank here has nothing in it. Next tank here has 81k in it. Next tank here has 66k in it. Next tank here has 62k in it. I think this should fix our throughput problem. And then here we're going to do that. So that flows in, down, does this build, then this build, and then flows up to this build. Okay. Pipe, squiggly, pipe. More pipe. Pipe. Pump. Okay, so, with that said, deconstruct. You guys. All of you guys. You guys. You. I want to make sure I just get this acid pipe, nothing else. 12, 13 pipe pieces. Those two. That squiggly bit. Squiggly bit in the middle of the plastic build. Other squiggly bit. That's not good. You don't have acid. Okay. You don't have acid at all. So I need to put a pump there, and I need to signal you with a wire that you can only run if acid is greater than 1,000. So because I've done that, that'll make sure the acid can come down here first and run our batteries, and only if there's 1,000 acid in the tank will I be able to pump it up there, which means that's going to go on and off in spurts. But that should be okay. Yeah, there's heaps of acid over here already. In fact, this build uses more acid than all the blue circuits probably combined. Let's change that to 5k. Okay, same time, let's go to here, let's make sure that your beacons that are not so great become a little bit more awesome. Speed modules 2. All out. Yeah. What's your sulfuric acid? 5. Pumping speed 2k of 24,000. Okay. Is there anything else I can do? Fluid production overload. Okay. Technically I can upgrade those pipes. And those pipes. If I flip this upside down, I only have 2 tiles to deal with. No, because I get petroleum at the top. Which is possible. It's just a little bit more. Oh no, I don't have to get petroleum at the top. I have to get water in at the top, which is doable. It just means I don't have to have that kink in it. Does that help? Probably not. The only thing that would help is if I... Actually, I don't even know if that would help. Pumping speed 1,000. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe? Pumping speed 1,500, pumping speed of 1,000. Okay, hang on. We might be onto something. Let's go down a tile. Let's go up a tile. Let's put that into there. Let's put that into there. Let's put that into here with a pipe, a pump, and a pipe. So, pumping speed of 1,500, pumping speed of 1,900. There we go. Pumping speed of 1,500, pumping speed of 1,500. So we're basically maxing out this pipe doing 1,500 per second. There is some dribble that comes down into this, which goes to that train, which we could actually... set up more research in just a second. Okay, run that by me again. So we got 1,500, 1,900. So it's now draining because we don't have that T intersection in there. Which is coming in here, which is still doing 1,900, which is filling this. You're doing 1,500, 1,500. So what's going in that tank's coming straight out of that tank. If we remove that and put that there, does that change your flow rate? No. Okay, if we remove that, 1,700, 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. And that. A 1,300. So I lose some acid throughput without that pump there. Is there any way to fix that? It's all about having less pipe segments. Alright, research first. Done. Okay, so you're doing 1312. If I move that over tile, I move that over tile, and I remove that one pipe. I've literally removed one pipe. We go up to 1344. Okay, for science. We need to remove everything in that section. I need to copy that. I need to reverse it twice. I need to remove that. I need to get some boomsticks. You gotta go away as well. put that there. I don't carry landfill on me. Where's some landfill? Tiles. Okay, it's the first time I've heard landfill. Oh, really? I just did the exact same thing. No. Copy that. Put it there instead. Remove that. Put in... Where the hell's the boomsticks go? Okay, we're going to put that there. Then we're going to copy landfill. We're going to put landfill there. We're going to put a beacon there. And come on. There. There. We're going to copy that. Shove that there. Put that there. Move you over a tile. Hook that straight into there. Copy the sulfur input. Okay. And now the pump rate is at 1500 per second. So literally cutting off a couple of pipe... Stuff jumping on the floor. Thanks, cats. A couple of pipe segments increased my total throughput. If I cut... Where else can I cut a pipe? I can't. I could do the same here. It's probably not nearly as worth it here because I do need a tank to siphon this way. I guess I could get away with putting this pump here. How hard is it to swap? I'll do it off camera. But yeah, literally cutting down a couple of pipe segments got me extra throughput. As it is, we're now backed up with acid all the way up the wazoo. Holy blue circuits? My low density structures. Why am I low density structures? Did some other part of the base break? Off. Out of plastic. We ain't doing great on science. Oh, we're bringing in standard low density structures. Oh, actually, if we remove that and we put in one of these, cut, move up a tile, upgrade panel. Hello? We might have finally fixed the problem. Yeah, that should have been swapped over long ago. Do I have a laser in my inventory? Come on, boys. Come deliver these. Come deliver these. What am I missing? I'm missing a fusion reactor. Let's go launch a fusion reactor manually. I still need to read out a bunch of names. You. I have my names. Do I have my names? Do I have my list? I have my list. We're good to go. Come on, fusion reactor launch. Okay, let's start reading. Yeah, I can start reading. Alright, we're going to launch off a supporter. I need to start at 766. Wow, that's a long way to go. Okay. So we have Z-Zist. Ooh, go down. 760. What? 766. Yeah, Super Spartan 2. So we have Z-Zist Crust. Wow, okay. Nippy. Dominic Wright. We have Mega Matt. We have Stygono. We have Pearl Ekel. We have Kuro Neki. We have Leah Kumbalwak. Innominate rings a bell. Can't remember where from, but Innominate. We have Sam Emery. We have Mike Gristeco. Tyson Emland. Kyle Cahill. Jabberwalker Jack Hunter. Okay. Steve Dirkwitz. Chewbacca 1994. I think Chewbacca's a little bit older than that, but let's keep going. Glint Blundrose. Ealith. Okay. Jason. We have Tiup. Reiko. Splash Effect. Rene. Mascot. Gary Bennett. Terrible Zoo. Joe Stimmel. We have what? Counting TLS Thomas Leonard Sa. Okay. That is exactly as it's copied out of the API. Like, I don't touch these names. They go straight from one to the other. No interaction by me. We have Benjamin. We have Matt. We have, Matt Ranger and Benjamin Kohlberg. We have David Cool. We have Steve Reed. We have John Broomfield. We have Chaos Grant. We have Dan Bowden. We have Sean Lucas. We have Alexander Briefate. Marcus Nielsen. Hopewell is what? Hopewell, I was actually one of the guys I was going to ask whether he could do up the API, because I know he has done an API like this in the past. And yeah, like Hopewell's actually a great guy. I chat to him every now and then. Really, really helpful in Factorio coding, modding stuff. We have O Richardson. We have Nick Alley. We have who the hell? Ivan Not So Nice. Ivan is a Judson. Okay. Mini Betrayal. Mini Betrayal also rings a bell. From memory, Mini Betrayal has a YouTube channel. Who does Factorio? YouTube. My YouTube search skills are failing me. Nope, there he is. Yeah, he was doing Factorio. And also does some Satisfactory. Where are we? Although actually hasn't had any videos in a couple of weeks. So there we go. We have Jessica Jones, which was actually a really good show. We have Muppet. There we go. Muppet has his subscriber rocket along with he's already got his Patreon rocket. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, we had Sandman already, I think, which is Locator's YouTube name. We have Selleck. We have Dots Attack, we have Snoop, we have Alexandre, Rich, we have John Blue, we have Notice Pro, we have Mananagupta, and we also have, from the subscriber list, because that's just the list I happen to have on the screen. Really? The person who probably owns the most rockets on this list here, we have Taka Bear. Taka Bear is actually Taka right here. He has a subscriber rocket, obviously, which I have no idea whether we've launched or not yet. He also has as you can see now, a Twitch rocket as well that we've just launched off. Twitch rocket. So I stream on Twitch. Okay, I stream on Twitch. I wouldn't say regularly, but as regularly as I possibly can, I stream on Twitch. When I stream on Twitch, actually Taka Bear is the one that's dragged me in to do C Block some time ago, and also 7 Days to Die just recently, which we're actually having a lot of fun doing a community map for supporters with. So yeah. No, let's undo that. Let's cut that. Let's put that there. I'm going to resort all the names again for the third time. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. So, Taka Bear, yeah, watches on Twitch, obviously. I do stream on Twitch when I can. I am trying to get a more regular streaming schedule set up, post-coronavirus and everything else. So, yeah. Taka Bear over on Twitch has a habit of gifting away subs, which is, you know, as I said, a lot of people support me through Amazon Prime. They have an Amazon Prime membership already, so they take the opportunity to, with Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime subscription once a month. They use that, obviously, to help support the channel and take away some of Amazon's money, which I completely approve of. But yeah, Taka Bear has actually been spending his own money to give away free Twitch subscriptions, knowing each time that he does that, I have to launch another 23 rockets. And they're not 23 normal rockets, they're 23 supporter rockets. I do appreciate those who get a gifted sub from him, who actually then continue the subscription on. Again, it helps to support the channel. But yes, he's been intentionally gifting away a couple of subs. I think he's done 10 or 15 already. To make me launch more very, 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 very expensive rockets. But with all that said, this is where I have to end today's episode. It's been fun. I think we've got everything I set out to do to sort of done. And we're going to start next week with, well, tomorrow is a recap episode. What's missing? A G. I have no idea how you lost it, bots, but sure. So tomorrow, recap episode, and then I guess next week we try and work out fusion. Nope, we're up to 150. So we're past a rocket per minute when it comes to the fusion reactor. I'm assuming our shields, which was another one that we were protection field. That one. I'm assuming that's probably going to be another follow-up bottleneck, along with, believe it or not, fast light drives. We have 39, but there's no way we're making one of these every minute. In fact, I think we're very, very short. Anyway, with all that said, this episode's gone way too long as always, but I did set out to accomplish a lot, and I did get a lot done, so we're going to call that a win. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying. I'll see you guys in the next episode, recap episode. We've done 20,000 rockets, in case you missed it this episode. 20,000 are launched. Next episode, and I forgot, most important thing, map download. This map download in the description. So, map download in the description. If you want to grab a copy of the map, you're more than welcome to. Actually, I probably put it in tomorrow's. I'm going to put it in tomorrow's episode. 90.5. We're going to put it in tomorrow's episode. In the recap episode. So yeah, tomorrow recap episode, and then probably work out what we're going to fall short on next and see whether we can get ahead of the curve and actually keep up this like almost rocket per minute scale that we're going at. Speaking of rocket per minute, you guys now have speed module 6s, all get some speed module 6s, and you guys all get speed module 6s as well. We're going all out. Can I get another beacon in here? No. I need that to move over by tile. Or that to move over by tile. You can move over by tile. Yeah, I know. So many. Oh, don't. Oh, put them. Alright, I'm going to fix my mistake. And... cool. Now everybody has the same 6740. Why do you not have enough speed module or speed beacons? Okay, I gotta work out why this one's running slower, and either way, like I need to end it here. So next episode. Next episode is they don't reach. There we go. Okay, all fixed. All right, so next episode, recap episode, and there will be a map download, and I think that's it. I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying. Thank you everybody who's clicked the subscribe button. Thank you everybody who's received their rockets in this episode, and I will see you guys in the next episode. All right, bye.